Look at this guy.
Oh, I hate this commercial.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe we shouldn't even say anything. We should just let this be the theme.
Interesting. Oh my god.
Oh, well, it ruins it if you say, oh my god, in the middle of it.
I just feel so amped up.
Six more minutes.
That song's so good, though. Really listening to it, it's
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Who did the score for that?
Hans Zimmer.
That's what
I heard an interesting thing, controversy about Hans Zimmer, though. Apparently, like, because you know how he's like, basically does the score for every movie.
Every movie?
Like, it just seems like every movie it's Hans Zimmer, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess it's because Hans Zimmer, like, he's got...
What's his stage name?
Well, it's almost like a group of... Like, he's a
That's what I was
person,
about
but
to
it's
say.
basically like a group of people that really do... Like, he like, makes... He usually does, like, the
Fucking
main
do it.
theme, but it's like... He has, like, I guess, like, underlings almost.
I fucking
And
knew it.
that
How
really
accurate
do.
is this? Because I don't want to be spreading BS.
I mean, I just heard this on,
Dude,
like,
I
a
fucking
podcast.
knew
People were
this in
talking
my
about
heart.
it. It makes sense.
I knew this
because
for a
it's like
while.
you have Interstellar,
this
which
for
is
so
like a
long.
masterpiece, and then you'll have stuff like Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's like
Yeah.
this,
Oh my god.
it's like
that,
what? This is
But
this,
to be fair, that's like with Pharrell too.
yeah, but it's just it makes more sense because it's like it's almost like different people.
Yeah.
Like it seems like
Because it is.
yeah, and it's like Hans Zimmer. It's just he has a signature
That's-
kind of sound.
that's true,
you know,
yeah.
and it's like follow this. Like apparently, yeah, he just makes like a main theme, and there's like go for it. So yeah, just interesting.
So
I
you're
mean,
saying that he does.
He's cutthroat. That's
He
what we're
makes
saying.
10% of his work.
Where'd you get that number from?
That's what I heard. Yeah,
don't know,
I mean,
like, if there's like 10 tracks and he does like one main theme.
I guess yeah.
But I feel like he still does like some full movies, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
Okay,
wouldn't.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not going to completely say he's this hack piece of shit.
I doubt
He's
it.
just cutthroat, dude.
but I just think
What do you mean cutthroat?
it's a very.
What the fuck does
It's
that
just a
mean?
very like strange.
Man.
I guess. I mean, I don't say that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean,
Okay, well, we watched Pan's Labyrinth. Talk about that for a fucking
I don't know why
minute.
the fuck you got into that.
well, it's just you know, Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. It's
Pan's
Spanish.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
By,
Pan's Labyrinth James.
yeah, LeBron.
LeBron James.
By Guillermo del Toro.
23. The number 23 is hidden throughout this movie constantly.
2006.
2006.
2006.
Oh, yeah, dude. If you
And
Running
it's all in
time, an hour,
Spanish,
59
España,
minutes.
1944 or something.
Yeah, I think it is 1944. If you love Spain,
Yes.
man, you're gonna love.
If you love
this
Spain,
movie.
if you love
This movie's
1944.
fucking sick. Yeah, if you love war, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know. If you
Yeah,
like,
knock it
you
off.
know, war and guerrilla tactics and
There's none of that.
espionage.
If
Yeah,
you
there's
want that,
guerrilla
There is a
tactics.
lot of that.
What are you talking
That movie's
about?
full of it.
Espionage?
I'd
Yeah,
say
the
so,
spy.
100%.
Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, there's a lot of
Yes.
espionage.
Mercedes
Yeah, Mercedes.
and the doctor.
And the Doctor.
Mercedes and
Doctor
the doctor.
Who's in this
there
movie.
was a lot of, but I don't think there was guerrilla tactics.
Well, we didn't. It was behind this. It was what they were.
It was guerrilla
side was
filmmaking.
doing. No,
What?
it wasn't.
What do you mean guerrilla?
This was not
filmmaking?
guerrilla
That's like a type of.
filmmaking.
I don't know what it
It's
really
like the
means.
Hunger Games.
Ew.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like
They made a
It's like
style,
King Kong.
Okay, no, you guys are just tossing words out there.
It's like
Shut up,
Dawn of the
Greg.
Planet of the Apes.
those were chimpanzees.
I don't know what that.
There were
fucking
gorillas
means,
in
man.
that movie.
There was maybe a couple.
See, it's
But
good enough
barely.
for me.
Wait, which one? The old ones or new ones? This is
New
stupid.
ones.
Any of
This is
them.
a really stupid conversation.
Yeah. Shut the
Greg,
fuck up
thanks a
about
lot.
this Planet of the
Sorry.
Apes shit.
I'm talking about guerrilla filmmaking.
So King Kong.
Yes.
Was
Sorry,
that-
let's Pan's Labyrinth.
But there's no real actors that
There's no Owen Wilsons. There's no Vince Vaughns.
There's no one that.
There's no Will Ferrells. There's no Rachel McAdams. I thought I was coming in expecting Wedding Crashers, and I was sorely disappointed.
Seriously, like no one we like really know.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Maybe
I wasn't
Ophelia
expecting
was,
that.
I don't think so.
That was
something.
Megan Fox, right? Before.
What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I feel like I've seen her somewhere else, maybe, because it
No,
kind of looked
dude,
familiar.
she's
Stranger
an
Things?
unknown. No, she's an unknown. She's a no name.
No name.
She did. She removed her name from the credits.
Wait, she did?
They didn't credit her. Does Ophelia as herself?
Gullible. You're gullible.
I didn't know what you were trying
You're
to say.
gullible.
I was
Del
mainly
Toro.
trying to understand what you guys were trying to say. Not that I bought it. But Guillermo did great with this.
Mm-hmm.
The set
Yeah, what
design,
else
the
does he
costume
do?
design.
He did Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Hellboy.
Hellboy,
bunch of
another movie with
This
great
is actually.
costumes.
This is actually. Yeah, I've seen Hellboy. I've seen Pacific Rim. I've seen Shape of Water. I haven't seen
You
this.
seen Pacific Rim?
Yeah, I mean.
I haven't seen any
that
of his
movie
other
sucks.
movies.
That movie's lame. It's boring.
Is
It's
Pacific
huge
Rim
internationally.
about
Giant
battleships
robots
and
and
shit?
big monsters. It's really. Ugh.
Big monsters?
Yeah, there's like kaiju. It was just like. I was not a fan of it.
What's a kaiju?
It's like that's what they call the big monsters.
Monsters. I thought
They're
they were
giant
robots.
monsters.
I thought it was
there's
robots,
giant
too.
monsters
Was
fighting.
it like mech suits?
Yeah, there's giant monsters fighting giant robots.
I thought it was robot v robot.
No.
Monsters?
Mm-mm.
Where do these monsters come from? The depths?
From the wow, right on. Yeah,
well,
the
that's what
ocean.
Godzilla does, so I kind of just
yeah.
assumed.
It's a really boring movie. Hell, I loved Hellboy though.
Plus,
Those
where
were-
else would a monster hide?
Hellboy, I never finished, but like the costumes, dude.
Monsters
It was
those
so
that
good.
big?
Hellboy was just a fun concept. It's just like
Mhm.
you know.
But did you guys see Shape of Water?
Yeah, that was also boring. I didn't like Shape of Water.
What do you mean also boring?
I like
What else was boring?
Pacific Rim.
Oh, okay. He did Pacific Rim?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
For this.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's weird.
yeah. It was like a big.
Why do you think we were talking about Pacific Rim?
Why would I just randomly bring it up? That movie, other than Gilmore Toro, that movie has nothing to do with this one. Literally nothing
It
in
just
common.
seems like it just seems so unlike him. I don't know.
That's exactly. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does because they literally have nothing. Like Hellboy, Shape of Water, you can definitely see Pan's Labyrinth. Like there's a very.
Oh yeah, no, they're all under the same umbrella.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
almost see it. They're in the same
Hellboy-
world because
Hellboy
they
a little less, just because it's.
I
like,
disagree. I mean, all
Really?
those. All those
Like
characters.
the
and stuff,
costumes, yeah, but I'm just thinking about.
the plot and the humor, no, but
Yeah, there you go.
but just everything else. Like
Was
the
Hellboy
effects.
funny?
It had like a sense of humor. It wasn't like a straight up comedy. It
It's
had
a
like
little more lighthearted.
I
yeah.
kind of want to watch it. I never see it. I'm like,
The
I don't know what to
costumes are really
expect.
good.
I loved it
The
as a kid.
concept's
Some of the
really good,
CGI
yeah.
doesn't hold up, but I
No.
loved it as a kid. It was like it was the demon guy fighting demons. I mean, come on, that's fun.
The
Okay,
the horns.
What?
I
He gets his horns ripped off?
don't know why you expected him to recognize.
I was trying to
Yeah,
show
I
it to
just
you
said I'd
because
never
you're
seen
watching
the
him.
movie.
It wasn't for you.
It wasn't for you.
I bet you meant the movie. I don't think it was for you either,
The movie wasn't
dipshit.
for you.
Sorry, guys. Sasha has some of the weirdest farts. Stop! Jesus.
Yeah, the costume design.
It's great.
Oh, the
design.
baby eater was so freaking creepy, dude.
He was my favorite.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
all,
yeah, he's
Honestly,
really the
all,
best
like the
character in
toad,
movie.
all of it.
Yes.
There's not a single like costume or like visual effect that I didn't enjoy.
Yeah, it's all. Even the dude's cut mouth was really cool.
That
to
was
look
great.
At.
yeah, holy
That was great.
shiz.
They definitely
They cut that mouth.
they definitely took the rated R. You know, they used it to their benefit.
Yeah, that was something I liked. Yeah, it was very.
Because like after they bashed that guy's skull in the beginning,
Oh, with the bottle.
they like
yeah.
laid off of it for a while, and they the thing is that they had like situations where they could have done that to other people.
Mhm.
Like when they're cutting his leg off, they could have fucking.
Yeah,
ran
like
on
stuff
at
like
it.
that, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So it's like you knew like they were using it sparingly,
Yes,
and it
that
definitely
was
works
good.
for
I
you know
liked
great
that.
effect. So yeah, that was just the design, yeah, fantastic. The production of the whole movie was great, And it definitely felt like the time period.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
That's
say
what I
that.
like to do. The Spanish War, like the 40s. That's just a
Uh-huh.
cool setting that I'm gonna like. No
Yeah.
matter what?
I didn't like that, honestly.
Wait, what?
Really?
I was kind of disappointed by this movie, to be honest.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't know that.
I just not a fan of all the war stuff. I wanted more of the Labyrinth. I was expecting this to be more of like a horror fantasy, like more into that, and that's what I really was interested in. I was just not into the
I see what you're
war
saying.
stuff. I mean,
And in the beginning, too, I was thinking the same thing. But, like, the more I got to, like... The more you saw just, like, these characters interact and stuff, you're really into, like, this story of just
just didn't grab
Ophelia
me.
and, like, you know, Mercedes and, like, you know, all that stuff. And is she gonna get out and all
Yeah,
that.
and the mom
That's what, like, really kept you in there. And was, like, you know, tugging you along. I agree with you. I was definitely expecting more Labyrinth, you know, fantasy stuff and that's not what happened, but by the end, after you get that conclusion, I feel like the movie as a whole just feels really good. Because it's like throughout the movie, I was like, okay, where is this going? Where is this going? But I was still into the movie because what was going on with these characters was really interesting. And then by the end, like, the ending happens, and I don't know, it was just really satisfying.
I think
Yeah, I think it does all come together.
Yeah, no, I can't argue with that. I think this deserves a rewatch for me because this is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, I was not expecting as much. Like, I thought the war stuff would be just the beginning and then it'd be mostly, like, in that
I
world.
thought so, too.
And so I was expecting a full-on kind of, you know, horror fantasy thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, they're actually really just...
Definitely, like,
this
for the
war
first
stuff is really
hour,
going on. I was
yeah,
like,
for the
oh.
first hour, all I was thinking was, like, okay, half the movie's past, like, where is this leading to? And I was really expecting expecting it to be something with the Labyrinth, something with that. But when they really just shifted focus, I'm like, okay, fuck all that. I'm just gonna just watch what's happening and just, like, you know,
I should have done
enjoy it. And then as I was doing that, I'm like, I was really enveloped with, like, these characters and their interactions.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
that's what really grabbed
It kind
me.
of tricks you because you like
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, you really do think like, oh yeah, this war part is the beginning or whatever, and then you watch it, and then it kind of like makes you interested, and like you don't really realize you're getting interested in it until like the end. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like, yeah, but
I was really interested in like the
that second-
general and like as a character. Like I didn't think that would
the
happen.
second half, I was just like pretty focused, pretty into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time the ending happens and you realize that it's just like this girl trying
And
to
then
find
it'll
this escape.
it'll like cut to a fantasy scene, and I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot. Like that
Yeah.
was a big part of the movie.
Because
Like,
think about it this way: if they did a lot of the fantasy stuff, like I don't know, it might get old.
I get, but I just loved all those scenes so much, and I wanted more of them. I wanted more,
That's true.
I wanted more creatures. I was a little disappointed by the lack of creatures. Like, there was the frog, there were pixies, and the two, like, the fawn and the... I thought there'd just be so much more.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really know what to expect from this movie other than the fawn, and I knew that was gonna be really creepy. And like, you showed me the trailer of her like going down and stuff. So I don't know. I knew like the fawn was gonna be involved, but I don't know. I didn't know how involved they would get with this like world, this fantasy world and stuff. And they turned out they didn't really get that into it, which I don't know. I didn't really mind. I didn't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see where you're coming from for sure, though.
I can't say it was a bad movie or anything. I
Mm-hmm.
can't say that. I think it all works as a story, and it's
Yeah.
well told and everything.
Honestly, the only thing that I really didn't like was how stupid Ophelia was.
Yes, that was a big
That was the
problem
only
for me.
thing.
that's what I
That
told you, dude.
frustrated
She's
me.
like really dumb.
And
she's really
it's a dumb
stupid.
way to create suspense, and it's forced.
It's a plot device. I know they're doing it for the sake of driving the plot. It's just not good writing.
No, it's just
like, that's
lame
just-
suspense that
It's just,
like
it's kind of like
cheap.
taking the easy way out, you know? Like,
And it
you-
happens
you
like
could make something better.
consistently
Yes.
throughout
Yeah.
the movie.
The grape scene is ridiculous.
The grape scene is very ridiculous.
Even when she like went out like to the frog, she had like that brand new dress, and she just like leaves it on a tree and then crawls through
She
like
doesn't really-
it crawls into the mud.
Like,
into
what
the
were you
tree.
thinking? Come
Yeah.
on, girl.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, very.
She really
not
doesn't.
A fan of
I
that.
guess she's a
She's just
child.
smart. She just cares
But like,
so much
it's
about
really
fucking fairy tales.
But consider, yeah, she's the main character, so it just makes it really, really frustrating
Yes.
at times.
And I just wanted.
Especially when there's like really bad consequences to like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that she gets into. Like
Maybe
with
there's
her-
something wrong with her.
Maybe, but like, Yeah, I just didn't like that. I just didn't think that was good writing to just like use her stupidity to progress the plot.
That's
like,
always lame.
You should find something better, a better way to progress the plot than at the detriment to your main character.
I mean, she's facing monsters and shit. It's
Yeah.
already gonna be kind of tough.
Or even like in the
soldier,
real
yeah.
world, she's like she's facing like a military general and his like
Yeah.
like high up soldiers. Like there could easily be like it's not like she doesn't need to do something stupid for them to catch up to her and find her.
Exactly.
or
She's
some
a
shit.
12-year-old girl.
Yeah,
that-
hiding around with monsters and like military
Yeah.
generals. Like she'll get
But
caught.
to be fair, after that ending,
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't really matter. All these creatures, this fawn, her being stupid, it doesn't really matter because none of it's really real. Like there's no real stakes to like.
Well, her being stupid was real.
Yeah, but like her being stupid was really frustrating because there were stakes to her actions and the things that she had to do.
Like is she really gonna be the princess?
Yeah. Like that's what
okay.
like gave it the stakes. But so because it's not real, it's kind of like, oh, she's stupid, but it doesn't really matter. So who really cares?
Mm-hmm.
But as you're watching it, it's definitely something that's very apparent. So I can't just like say, oh, it's okay, because
Yeah.
while watching it, it was very very frustrating. But by the end, it's like, okay, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense.
Mhm.
Like there's not really.
Yeah, she really is just a little girl.
Yeah, she's just fucking around.
Yeah, she's really not like a hero at all.
No,
Like the
no,
movie's like
not at all.
the movie's like that's actually kind of cool.
That's
The
really
movie's
cool.
like such a classic hero's tale, but she's not a hero. She's just a girl who
and-
lives in this place.
By the second half, it really didn't even feel like it was a movie about her.
Yeah, dude,
It-
that's actually whoa,
Yeah,
that's actually really
yeah.
cool.
It felt
They
like,
really fucking tricked you.
yeah, it's like the movie
This
is
just
about something
this
much
is about
bigger.
the Spanish War, and there's just some dumb little girl in it. But
Yeah.
they like make her out to be like the fucking main character in the beginning. But she's
And that's
just,
why I think the whole that theme of just like her trying to escape this really terrible situation is just so interesting and so compelling.
is pretty
Just
cool.
by the way they displayed it and by that end conclusion,
Mm-hmm.
So I really, really like that. And I honestly I really don't think I have much of a problem with anything else. Because I was thinking like maybe they could have showed a little more of the backstory with like the dad and what happened before. But I kind of liked that because it kind of had this like mystery and intrigue behind the whole situation.
Yeah.
And him
It would have
having
felt
the
out of place.
yeah,
I was thinking maybe would have made it too long.
yeah, I definitely would have made it too long too. And I just
not
like the idea,
necessary.
like, he has the watch, so it's like, what that means, and, like, how that watch kind of, like, is throughout the movie, and especially at the ending, and, I don't know, you just had this, like, cool intrigue and cool story behind it, so I don't even think that's, like, even a complaint, really. Yeah, overall, this movie, very good. I liked it a lot. I think I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I definitely did.
It was very slow to start. I mean, not very slow, but it was slow to start, and really, I thought it got much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I. The more you talk, I like it. The more you talk about it, it's a cool concept, and I think it delivered.
I think
on
it's
that
worth
concept.
a second watch for you for sure.
Yeah, I need to process it.
Totally.
So did her mom just marry that general just because she wanted just to like be well off? Like,
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
because he was. I mean, how did she think that was gonna? He was
also,
terrible.
I think it might have been like kind of one of those things where like, because they said that the captain was, or like the wife's original husband, like Ophelia's dad, was the tailor for the general. Is that what they said? Like he was his tailor.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think like they said like he was his tailor. So like the captain and the mom knew each other like while the dad was still alive, and then like the dad died, and then like the captain asked her out, And so I think it also might have been like
The dad.
might have been like a little scared to say no, because it's like if like a major like general kind of like asked you to marry him, I think you kind of have to say yes, like in that time period, like he can do whatever the
But
fuck
also,
he
her
wants.
mom said that she was tired of being like alone. For a while.
Yeah, but that's the part I was confused about because like she clearly wasn't like. I feel like she never liked the captain at all.
Not really.
Like even a
It
little bit.
just seemed like she was.
She was always just like, oh, respect the captain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why that part confused me. Like I was tired of being alone. Like why'd you pick him if you were
He's
tired of
the
being
worst
alone?
possible. This guy's a monster.
Yeah, I feel like it was another reason.
Did you? Was it also in the movie where like the captain killed the father?
He probably did. If you
That's what I got, dude. That's what I got. They kept talking about the watch and how like the husband like died and stuff, and like the fact that he had the watch. I'm like, okay, well he obviously killed him, right? And then I'm like, that added.
Wait,
another...
no. They were talking about the captain's dad died with the watch.
Gotcha. There we go.
I think that's why the
Oh,
captain
yeah.
at the end wanted to do it because he's like, oh, this is like something that like they said that my dad did or whatever. So
Yeah.
he like wanted to do it for his son. But they were
I like
no.
that scene.
That was a
Yeah,
great
that was a
scene.
cool
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. Okay, that makes much more sense then.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Damn it. Then that makes the general a little less badass. I thought the general was like, I want this girl. I'm going to kill the
Oh
husband.
shit, that would have been crazy, dude.
I'm like, damn, that's just evil.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was a psycho.
Yeah, dude, he was crazy.
He's
He
a
was so
fucking crazy
mean.
person, yeah.
He was so fucking mean.
It's like, yeah, like no one cares about your stupid fucking stories.
Yeah, it's like Jesus.
I was like,
Christ,
what the
dude.
fuck? What
Like
is
they
your-
asked her how they met.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get it.
And then she told the story.
I felt like he was embarrassed that like
Her husband was in the story, like her ex-husband, the one that
or
died.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was getting.
Oh, yeah, okay. That
Yeah,
makes
he was
sense.
like my husband was like, Taylor for him, and then like after my husband died, like he just asked me out. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I got it like it was like an embarrassing story, but like lashing out like that, I was like, okay, I need to do that,
uncool, man.
but the amount of times he would just shoot people like in the head,
Yeah, or hit them with hammers.
yeah, or just any cruel thing.
He
I'm
loved
like-
that shit.
There's my king.
But he, God, he is our king, though. Crap. Oh no.
That was
When will we
everyone's
escape his
attitude
rule?
in this entire movie to this captain.
Yeah, they fucking
Well,
sucked
what are
his
you gonna
dick.
do?
He's the king. I don't know.
He's the king.
Guys,
What do you
there's
want?
nothing we can do.
He's
He's
not.
the fucking king, guys. Do what he says.
Just to clear it up for the audience, he's not actually a king. He's just a general, but we call him the king because
He acts like a king.
He acts like
he
a
carries
king.
himself like a king.
Yeah, like a boss. Yes.
Bouse.
This captain acts like a boss and earns respect. He's smart. He figured out the doctor was giving antibiotics.
That was good. That was a good ass twist. See, like that, it was that shit. Like I love that, like the espionage and the and like how he's slowly starting to piece together. I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna die. Oh my god, he's gonna die. Like I don't know, like they really sucked you in by the second half.
Yeah.
And I thought the performances all around were very good.
Yeah.
And there were, I don't really think there was a bad performance.
Yeah. I think the mom and the captain especially were both really good.
Yeah.
Ophelia was good.
She was pretty good.
Yeah. Especially like we said, like for a kid. Like she's a
As
child
kid
actor.
actor, she was great. Yeah.
Yeah, cute kid.
Yeah.
Believable.
Yeah.
Fairy tale thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting to think there's a lot of good kid actors out there. A lot of the movies we've watched recently, the kid, it's a pretty good.
I think we
Yeah.
found the cream of the crop. for
Yeah,
sure.
I think we kind of have.
Jay Hutch, great.
Yeah, Josh Hutcherson.
I think you can just.
I think
John
Josh
Connor.
Hutcherson was better as a kid than he is now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%
Agreed.
fucking agree with that.
See, Macaulay Culkin.
Well, he's not an actor.
He's not an
anymore.
actor anymore.
Well, no, I'm just saying he was a good kid actor.
Yeah, I agree
Oh.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he looked weird.
Say that again, brother.
His eyes were like soulless. Huh?
All right.
Oh, I thought you were.
All right.
I thought you thought of something else.
No.
John Connor, he was good.
Oh, he was great.
What else?
Josh, what
Forgetting
happened to
some
his
good
career?
ones.
What happened to Josh Hutcherson, honestly?
Hunger Games.
What did
Yeah.
he do right before Hunger Games though? Because I don't think he was doing too hot before that either.
I have no idea.
I think the last good thing.
I feel like he did some, like,
was-
Most of his
Teen
movies
shit.
I am not interested in.
Well, 'cause they're
I don't even know
teen-
what he's fucking in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just
I know he's in Zathura and
teen shit.
no, what's the one we were just talking about? Oh, Bridge of Terabithia.
Oh,
what else was he
man.
in? What was he
He's
in?
all right.
As a kid actor or as an actor?
As a kid actor, he's top notch. Probably one of
Yeah.
the best kid actors of all time. But as an adult man, no, dude.
No. You know, I really like. I'm starting to really like Owen Wilson. I think he's underrated.
Oh, I love Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a likable guy.
I used to watch the Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Night like movies as a kid, like with Jackie Chan
Mhm.
and
Never
him.
seen those.
So yeah, I'm like, Owen Wilson's great.
I used to love Drillbit Taylor, dude.
Oh, I
I
haven't
don't know, how do
seen
you
that.
know that is? What is that?
He's a
Tim
like
Allen?
no, it's Owen Wilson.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like three like middle school kids like hire. He's like this homeless guy, and they like hire him to be their bodyguard. I remember
What the
thinking it was like the
hell?
funniest shit ever. Cause they get like the shit kicked out of them at school.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Sounds
like a
good.
comedy fighting movie, dude. It's really weird.
So good.
I remember loving it. It's probably not that great now, but I kind of don't want to watch it again because of that.
Ooh.
Because I really liked it, and I feel like if I watched it again, it would
Yeah.
really ruin
Have
it.
you guys seen Joe Dirt?
No.
No. I think I've seen part of it, but like,
Was it good?
dude, I have like a flash. Like I barely remember anything.
And how was The Flash?
I don't know. He was like in a hospital bed. I don't know. I thought that was fine.
And what feeling do you get from that?
Fine.
What Ophelia
Kinda
do you get from that?
Nothing really. That's why it's like.
So you conclude that it's a fine movie?
No, I just told you I've seen like I remember so little of it that I can't conclude it. I don't even know if I have enough information to conclude anything about the entirety of the movie.
Okay.
All right. Me and Tony watched The Exorcist last night. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Exorcist?
Exorcist.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that when I was super into horror movies. I was not a
Yeah,
fan.
and I knew you didn't like it that
I
much.
was not a fan. I was kind of bored.
See,
Dude, I liked it. She was so vulgar.
it was really good. I get.
Yeah, like that was cool. Like those specific scenes are like very good. But when I look at the overall movie and the way and the plot and everything, I'm like, this is just so whatever. This is so boring.
I don't know. I thought
I
it.
feel like overall the stakes were kind of low. Like it was just
Exactly,
this one girl.
and that's
but I thought like
why
what
I
they
didn't feel any
they
of the
focused like
intensity.
on it kind of cool. Like the way they did it, I thought was interesting.
Yeah, but it just came in bursts,
Especially
and that's what
compared to
bothered
all
me.
those other like we were talking about all those other possession movies that have come out since then. They all suck dick compared to the Exorcist.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I
'cause it's
hate
the first
most
one,
of
yeah.
those movies. Those movies are usually always boring and just blah. It's shitty jump scares and just shitty.
Yeah,
everything.
I don't know. Compared to like things like Hereditary and like other
Oh,
really good
yeah.
horror movies, and I don't know. A lot of
Yeah,
people
it's
consider
definitely
it to be
not
the best one.
I don't think it's the best.
No.
I don't think it's
Not
the
as
best.
Not even
Hereditary.
fucking close.
I don't think it's the best one. I think it might be in my top 10 though. I
Top
thought it
10
was,
horror movies.
yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
I really liked
probably.
it.
I guess, but I can't even think.
Yeah,
of
my
10
I
horror
yes,
movies
I was
I
gonna say, I don't think I have a top 10 horror movies. Like I don't think I can think of.
I
that
think
I
the
don't have a
horror
solid
movie. I think
list,
the horror
but-
movie like genre is like just now starting to like reach its potential, and just now getting into it. I don't know, cause
there
like
have been a few gems
there's
along
been,
the way,
like-
but overall, I think I agree.
I guess, yeah.
but I think it's really reaching new heights now.
Yeah, I think they're.
I think the
pretty
level of
good now.
creativity is higher than ever.
Yeah,
Things like Get Out, like Hereditary,
Yeah.
like nothing
Those are
else
good.
in that like genre's history has been like
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
on those kind of levels. Other than like I guess Exorcist, but like
Shining.
yeah, The Shining, but I don't even
Halloween.
really count that as Halloween. Yes, even like you can even say like Nightmare on Elm Street. They're like
Suki
Friday the
Suki.
13th or
What?
whatever.
Remember Suki Suki?
What
Is
is
that a
that?
horror movie?
Wasn't that gonna be a horror movie?
Was it?
You're just making up a movie you had ever made.
No,
I
remember
thought Suki was I thought he was an agent.
What?
an agent. No, it was a horror movie. It was about a serial killer who just beats the shit out of people.
No shit.
Remember Suki Suki?
He's absolutely right. I was mistaken. And is it? I just remember Idris Elba. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
Idris Elba is Suki
So I
Suki.
thought he'd be an agent or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Suki.
You remember this, right?
Yes, I love
Yeah.
Suki. I just
probably
it doesn't
very-
exist.
No, I'm just thinking about the potential. Something like it'll probably come out soon.
Hopefully.
I don't know. It's just with where technology is now, and too, like, I think horror just has the most potential now.
Yeah, it's been really great lately.
And like for a while, like.
Oh yeah, 2000s, early 2010s.
So fucking bad, like.
Terrible. Everything was terrible.
And it's because the studios just like exploited just how, like, you know,
the found footage stuff.
Availability, yeah, like the availability.
Fucking ran that shit into the ground, man. That stuff was
everywhere. They just
everywhere.
saw like something that was kind of bubbling and didn't have like, you know, the biggest market, and they just exploited it completely. But now it's getting back on track, so I think it's good shit.
Really.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. Proud of the horror movie industry.
Yeah.
It's gotten really good.
They're really tightening their shit up.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, horror.
Tight butthole for sure.
For sure.
So, rating Paahns.
I give this bitch a 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
No, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. Yeah, we're gonna say 8.5 out of 10. Just because by the end, it's just way too satisfying. We're gonna say low 8 to a mid 5.
Wow, that's a big
low
stick.
8 to a mid 8.
Low 8 to a mid 5.
Yeah, big range over there. You might as well just...
Anything from a high 2 to a low 9.
Low to mid 8.
Range.
Low to mid 8.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably just like a solid just 8, I think.
I'm gonna
That's what my
say...
gut's saying. I'm trying to this whole time I'm trying to think of like facts to support my 8 rating, but I think I'm just feeling 8.
It's alright, man. You don't need facts.
Yeah, because like the only real thing that I didn't like about it is how stupid she was, and then I think that just solves it by itself. The movie just solves that by itself.
I'm gonna say 6, but I think if after rewatch, I think it's
I
got
think you'll definitely like
nowhere
it
to go
more.
but up. I can't see it going down. So
I just really like how they trick you.
The reason why I'm like maybe not
really
mid 5,
they
mid
really
8.
like a huge smoke screen. Like that's really cool.
The reason why I was like maybe not mid 8 is just because like the first half can drag a bit. But that's just because like I didn't know what was going on.
Damn, you're right, man. It's alright. Sometimes you don't have to know. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it again.
Yas.
Way to go, Guillermo.
Way to go,
job,
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
It was better than Shape.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was? Really? You really didn't like that?
No, I thought it was stupid.
Didn't it get Best Picture?
Did you see it?
No, I don't know.
I thought it was boring. Snoozer.
Hell no.
I thought it was really
Snooze.
strange. Like,
she's in love. She's just in love with the fish guy. It's like, come on, I get
that. The concept just didn't really intrigue me.
Blah.
And then when I saw that it won, did it win Best Picture? I was
Everyone
just so
was like,
shocked.
what?
I'm like, I did not, especially because you told me you didn't like it. I was really
I
shocked.
kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah, I want to see what Guillermo has to offer.
I don't know. I'm not a big Guillermo
the
fan,
2010s.
honestly.
This Paahns Labraaynth is the only movie of his that I've seen.
I think it's
Same
definitely his most acclaimed. This is his big.
That 100% makes sense.
Yeah. Hellboy, I don't know if those
Shape of
really hold
Water.
up.
We'll see. We'll see about Shape of Water.
Is that gonna be your choice?
No, I'm probably just gonna watch it like right when I fucking get home.
Yeah. Wait. Tonight?
What?
No,
You can't be serious.
Yeah.
Oh, I truly am.
Yo, you what?
You insane.
Call me crazy. I'm watching
You're
the Shape of Water
crazy!
tonight. Sorry.
Psycho! Sorry. Real harsh.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah.
fucking sad. Oh my god.
This will probably be uploaded so much later.
It already is kind of late.
Yeah, it's not gonna be old. This is gonna be so
I don't
dated.
give a fuck. Kobe's forever immortalized, and people need to hear about him.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Sash, did you want to sing the rest of your song you wrote? I know you wrote a
You wrote a
That's all I had.
7-minute long song.
I wish I had more.
You wrote a ballad. I finished the ballad. I finished the ballad. You yelled upstairs.
What are you? Is this
In
a
my
play?
house?
It's
Are
the
you
night before
narrating?
Christmas.
You narrate.
Did you write a poem based
I-
off of you experiencing Sasha writing a song?
Damn right I did. That's so you understand why I'm angry that you're not even. Gonna...
I'm confused. That's what I'll say. That's what I'm feeling for
What?
sure.
You should feel nothing but understanding. You son of a bitch.
Jesus.
No, I don't take it back. I don't take back what
You
I
don't
said.
take what?
You heard me.
Mm.
You stop drawing pentagrams on my.
It's a fucking star. Okay.
Sure, man.
How many?
5.
There you go.
7.
Pentagrams 5.
I don't
Mhm.
know.
So it's
Penta.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was goofing around.
Yeah, most stars have 5 points. The
Oh,
classic
what the
star
fuck?
has 5
Oh,
points.
shit.
Bradley
If you
Cooper.
just draw a circle around that, you did draw a pentagram.
Okay, then there we go.
There it is.
So pentagram is just like the circle. That's
You
like
need
it's-
Jesus, motherfucker.
You're sinning right now. No, I'm not.
These are quotes from Paahns Labraaynth.
You're sinning right now. No, I'm not.
For everyone who hasn't watched, you've already probably seen it, but
The brethren, the accuser of the brethren.
Accuser
Look it up.
Walmart freak out, everybody. It's
Classic. It's
Walmart
hilarious.
freak
It's a
out.
great one.
it's on the fast track to classic status.
Fast track to classic. Fast track to classic. Down there. That's my favorite Sammy Hagar song.
That was like one of the best YouTube videos I've seen in like a while.
Whoa.
That was just nuts.
Yeah, that was wild.
It's crazy.
My jaw dropped. Holy
like,
shit.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ. People at Walmart be cray. What?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
People at Walmart be cray. People on Earth be cray. Let's be honest.
Shut up. What do
What?
you mean people on Earth be That sentence was gross.
That sentence is true, and I think you're ashamed.
the truth.
What? What?
What? Don't try and hide your shame.
Of your true sentence? What the fuck are you talking about?
Of your
I
truth.
couldn't have said it better myself.
You
Thank
never
you.
confused me more.
But yeah, did you know that Kobe won an Oscar?
For Shape of Water?
Oh yeah, I don't know why that was your first thought, but
No, Kobe Bryant was not in The Shape of Water.
you saw
I can't
the
believe I
movie.
have to say that out loud.
And he didn't direct it either.
I don't think I've seen The Shape of Water.
But he did. He made like a short film called
About how it loves basketball, right?
Mhm, yeah.
So why didn't you
And-
say yes when Sasha asked if you heard
Yeah,
about the movie?
he just
I
fucked
know, I
around
like
a
to
little
fuck
bit,
around.
and he just got an Oscar. I think that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Now I want to see that. No, I don't want to see it.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be too sad.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
no
don't wanna see that.
fucking
Shit.
way. No way that's happening.
Yeah, dude,
No.
that's going to be really sad.
Forget it, people. Forget it. Don't
Sorry,
write in the
people.
comments. Don't suggest it. It's not happening.
Don't. Oh, we're gonna get so many. Ugh. We get too many comments. I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to read through all the comments.
Guys,
I'm
we can't
drowning
reply
in
to
the
all of you.
comments.
We can't accept all your money. Stop giving us it. We don't want it.
We don't want it.
We're making too much.
Stop it. I can't afford another Lambo. I mean, I can't afford it with money. I just can't afford to have one right now. Like, it's too much.
Like,
Okay.
morally?
Yeah, morally.
I can't have another Lambo on my conscience.
Yeah.
Not right now.
There you go. You really saved me from that.
Yeah.
I get it, man. I have the same problem you do.
Thank you.
I'm in precisely the same boat.
And you're being strangely quiet, Josh. I heard you.
I don't even know what the fuck.
I heard you bought your second yacht last
You were yelling on the phone in the hallway about how you can't.
How it was mint green and not lime green, so you wanted to take it back.
I need to get a
We're all
reskin.
wearing cravats right now. I'm wearing boat shoes and shit in January. outside.
Oh, my toes are so cold.
Oh my god, the
Wait, how do
shorts are
boat
so
shoes even
short.
Look like?
They're like kind of like moccasins, but they're not furry.
Basically, yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
much it.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was picturing. Those would be cold.
If you were wearing them outside in winter, yeah, I think so. They're not. They're kind of like the top's kind of openish.
I think that'd be a fun little group outfit if we all dressed like that with like visors and shit.
I think it'd be funny. I don't want to spend money on the outfit.
Oh yeah, that would be the
Why
most
don't
expensive.
we fucking get yacht outfits?
Yeah, what the hell? I'm willing to spend the money. That enthusiasm
I'm
is
so Sit this one out.
Let's get some yacht outfits.
Some sailor like the
Okay.
Donald Duck shit.
Hey.
Okay, that I'd invest in. Boat shoes and sailor hats is fucking
And like
cool.
some stripe, like
That's
you know,
a
t-shirt.
Oh!
Dude, that
Like a red scarf.
Okay, all
that'd be
right.
so fucking
That'd be
sick.
fun.
Dude.
And then we could.
should dress like that all the time.
And then we should go to downtown Cleveland and jump people.
Holy shit, yo.
We would be fucking
I'm
famous.
one of us could just lug around an anchor.
Yeah, like a chain.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
so
someone's
heavy.
got an eye patch.
Sailing outfits are dapper as fuck. The more I think about
That's
it.
a good. Oh man, that's a good outfit to wear.
Like the classic, like blue stripe.
Yeah, like the light blue stripe. Oh my
Mhm.
god, and that hat and the fucking boat shoes,
yeah.
dude. That is
The
that's a
pants,
class
they'd probably
act
be
outfit.
white, like white khakis.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, the little like blue
Dude,
bow
now I
on
want
the
to be
head.
now,
or whatever
now
it
I
is.
want to be a sailor.
And then, yeah, you're right. The perfect red scarf.
Where do I go to
dude.
be a sailor?
I don't think anyone dresses like that anymore. Like any profession or club or something. What do you mean?
No one.
Shit, I just saw your. I looked in your eyes. I just saw your heartbreak.
Oh
No one
no.
dresses like a sailor anymore.
Josh is clenching his fists and is shaking.
He's gritting his teeth so hard. I can hear his teeth clenching against each other right now.
Oh gosh. Woo. Uncomfy.
But yeah, no, I don't think anyone dresses like that.
Yeah, no one does.
I mean, you
Get
could
out
probably
of your
get that outfit from somewhere, like scramble it together.
That,
but I don't,
yeah, I don't think that'd be hard.
I don't think you could like join any organization that would provide you with that.
Remember
outfit
the one
before.
guy in the Russian slapping contest that kind of looked like a sailor?
He didn't have that ass sailor outfit though, did
He
he?
didn't
He
have
didn't
that
have, but
ass.
he kind of had like that striped shirt, I think, or something,
Huh?
and he just kind of looked like a sailor.
I don't remember.
Maybe you repressed it, man.
Yeah, I might have repressed that. I've been doing a lot of repressing recently.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
I don't remember most of my days.
Yes. That's what you got to do sometimes when your life sucks.
Greg's been giving me a lot of advice recently. I feel like shit.
That's so harsh. I mean, hey, people.
But have you watched?
I
anything
have
else?
highly advised people to repress. What?
Have you watched anything else recently?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies. I'm in the middle of Departed.
Oh yeah, it's a great
Uh,
movie.
With
Everyone.
Yeah, there's
There's
a
so
lot.
many
Matt
people in
Damon,
it.
Mark Wahlberg,
and
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack
There you go,
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah, great movie.
Great movie. So
and
far.
who's it directed by? Is it by
Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, Scorsese.
Scorsese.
What else?
What a class act.
What else?
A lot. I watched Raging Bull. That was really good.
Oh shit! You actually watched it. Okay.
I actually watched.
You actually watched it.
Watched all the Paul Thomas Anderson's movies.
Who's that guy?
Punch Drunk Love. We talk.
Oh yeah.
Inherent Vice. I highly recommend that one. That one's really cool. Joaquin Phoenix is like
He's a what?
he's like a hippie private eye. It's like 60 late
Is it
early.
a comedy?
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It definitely gets hard to follow at times, just because the mystery is just everything's so tangled and people are saying one thing, but they're full. It gets pretty complicated. But
Yeah.
Bunch of liars.
yeah, it's a lot of liars, a lot of liars in that movie. But I like it. It's a cool
Why
vibe.
haven't you watched BoJack yet?
I don't know, man.
What's wrong with you?
Oh,
What's
me?
your problem?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood
I
to
thought
watch.
you said we. I was like, what are
Yeah,
you
I was
talking
confused.
about?
I was confused. I was like,
podcast.
you
What are
only.
you
Why are you
talking
asking me that?
Because you haven't seen it.
No, but do you?
I know.
I'm just not in the mood for TV shows right now. I don't
But
know.
it's ending, dude, and it's sad.
Well, it's
Well, you haven't seen any of the newest thing that got
it's
released
still gonna be
either.
around.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not
it came
going
out
anywhere.
today.
Oh, did it come out today?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just discovered it. I thought it came out like a week or two ago. Because I remember like in the fall, I remember seeing
either,
that
like-
like it was gonna come out in January, but I thought it was like towards the beginning of January. I didn't know it was this late.
I don't know. It's hard for me to commit. It's like I get to. I don't know. It's like
so good.
I know, but it's like with movies. It's like, hey, I'm okay, on the next one. you
Well, I
know,
mean,
it's like a different
that's
story.
commitment.
Yeah, but it's
But it's
2
much
hour
less,
long.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
much less.
But instead of watching several movies throughout the week, you just watch that throughout the week.
No, but he's saying like
But it's-
one movie's like 2 hours, then he can move on to something
And
else.
it's I can move on.
Bojack is
show,
half an
you'd
hour.
have-
You can watch
No,
four of
but I'm
those,
saying
the
it's-
next day
it's-
you can watch another 4.
Good. It's like I'll watch, like Punch Drunk Love or next, and then I'll watch Rambo or something. It's like 2 different. It's like
Instead of 2 different, it's just one more.
No,
a lot of one.
like 2.
That's
Whatever.
what he's saying. He doesn't have the patience for.
Yes.
No.
I-
See, I love like TV shows more than like movies sometimes, just because of the commitment. And it's not like
Yeah, dude. Once I start something, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch from episode 1, and then I gotta finish it.
yeah, and it's like when you
Yeah.
in that span, these people, like those characters, literally like become your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a movie where it's like they're like, you allocate some time and you just like, conclude. You just follow these people
you, like,
throughout
care
your
about
days.
them.
You really
You like think about
And-
them throughout the day, and you're like, I wonder like what's
so
gonna
things like
happen next
plot
with that
twists and
person.
like things like that they just happen, like plot points and stuff. It's just hit so much harder. I feel like
I agree. No, I agree.
Breaking Bad, like
Yeah. Holy
Oh
moly.
yeah, it's a
oh
perfect
my
example.
god, that's a perfect example of it. It's like I'm shitting my pants just watching this, and it's just for days and days, and it's just so nice.
And it's like, is Jesse gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Like I'm
I don't
thinking
know.
that at like breakfast time. I'll never think that about a movie because
I
I saw
think-
the whole movie.
Yeah.
So I like TV. I think TV shows overall like stick with me more, but I don't think like I don't think there's many concepts that work for a TV show specifically.
Yeah. Some
Yeah, there's
certain
definitely
things,
a lot
it's like-
more good movies than good TV shows.
And it's just because TV shows, it has to be like the concept just has to work for the format
Mhm.
of the way it's presented,
yeah.
So, but when you just make a good TV show, it's just, oh man, I just don't think anything beats that. Like,
Yeah. I don't know.
and BoJack is one of them, and that's why you should watch it.
Yeah, I will. I will. I definitely want to.
Mm-hmm.
I like the first season. It just didn't. The
And
ending.
then you're gonna jerk your dick to the next.
Yeah, I know. I know. It gets better. I know it gets better.
You thought season 1 was good. You're gonna.
Oh, dude, I busted so many nuts to season 3 of BoJack Horseman. Jerk your dick to the rest of the series. I doubt it. I doubt he's gonna like it so much that he masturbates to it.
I have never liked a TV show so much. Dude, Breaking Bad was so good. I just cranked
so good
one
as
out.
jerking my dick to it.
Oh my god, the character arcs! I jerked my dick to a good character arc.
Okay.
Sorry, bro.
You still have HBO?
No.
And are you sad
Once
about
Barry comes back, I'll probably just buy it though.
that? Wait, what do you mean?
Or subscribe or whatever. You know what I mean. Get it, HBO.
Go?
Yeah, sure. Oh, do you want me to leave?
Go? I guess I'll go, yeah.
Go?
Are you asking me to leave? I don't know what's going on.
Go?
So what's the difference between HBO and HBO Go then? It's
Oh
my
my
God.
god!
I don't know, but who gives a shit?
No, it's embarrassing you don't know.
I don't know either.
It's embarrassing that you have the same reactions for 2 separate.
Maybe you repressed it, Tony.
It can't be embarrassing that he doesn't know if we both don't know, and you're the only one that knows.
I think it's embarrassing that you do know.
I think it's embarrassing being seen with you two guys that don't know this kind
Well,
of
that's
stuff.
what I'm saying. You're not seen with us. We're the only 3 people here, so no one's.
Oh,
the only
thank
people
God.
that are seeing you are
You
people
always
that
know how to
haven't seen
calm me
HBO.
down, man.
And God.
Oh shit.
And he always knows how to run that route.
No.
Or like the angel and the devil on your shoulder, dude.
You were wearing like black. He's wearing like light blue.
I thought I was the angel.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought he was the angel.
It just makes more sense color-wise. You're the angel.
Oh, so you're judging us by our colors and not by what we're saying?
If one thing about me, baby, I always judge on colors.
so political. I don't fucking know.
Vintage Greg over here. Not
Sorry,
the-
guys. Only the color matters to old me.
That's gonna be a soundbite. I want to make sure that gets everywhere.
No. Greg, what do you think about the presidential election? You can fill in a lot of questions. What do you think of won Best Actor in the Oscars?
Did you see Theory of Everything?
No, it looked like you guys said
The
it was a
movie's
snoozer.
pretty whatever.
The performances are good.
Yeah,
I
but like my
heard.
mom was like watching it today, and like, dude, his performance is so good. The movie's just worth watching just for that.
Alright, okay.
Cause like the movie doesn't even like revolve around his like scientific achievements or anything, and if it did, that movie would be like on a whole nother level.
Yeah, that might be like in my top 10 of the decade, I think, if that movie
If
was
that movie
revolved
was just
around-
about like him, like actually him, and not like this like stupid relationship, like it would have been. It's
Yeah,
like
why'd
it's
they
like,
do
oh
that?
my god.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know.
It's more
Basi-
like appealing to the public. Like it's more like
Is it though?
I feel like people because
I think it just held it back, and if anything.
no. I'm not saying
No,
it,
I know. Yeah.
but I'm saying like
people would have loved like a legit Stephen Hawking. People loved Lincoln and shit.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
very different. No,
Why? They're
the
both
science
biopics.
stuff and stuff. There's like a love story is just more like.
People are so into science right now.
Yeah, people should
Pop
think-
culture, science is all up in pop
But
culture
it,
right
like,
now.
but like,
Open its muff, dude.
I get, but like,
Like
there's
Interstellar and shit.
Yeah,
People went gaga for that.
but that's.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't think that's a fair.
that's fun science.
Yeah.
That's very different. That's very different.
That's
this is like
fun
actual
science.
science. Like
No,
this
I
is-
know what he's saying. It's kind of like finding scientific discoveries isn't the most riveting thing.
well,
in the
you don't have
world,
to
Yeah.
focus on like the actual like equations
It's
and
not gonna
shit,
be
but like
fucking
you can focus on like,
Interstellar.
yeah.
but you can focus on like the like achievement he's making. People
Yeah.
would love that shit. People love
But it's
achievement
just, I get
stories.
it, because it's hard to just, how do you write that? And
Yeah.
not completely make it up, you know?
I just
I
think
don't know.
they took
Exactly.
the easy
How you
route.
make
They
any,
took
like,
the
knowledge
easy
They took
route.
the easy route. They
And
focused on a
it's like,
relationship.
ooh,
And the
love
thing is,
story.
like,
People love that kind of shit. And it's like, he's like sick and she's, it's just such a like.
I get why they went that
I feel like this is
direction.
like less based on his life than they could have.
You're
made it,
absolutely right.
like
like,
what
they
the fuck is
definitely-
this? Like, did any of this shit happen?
Think about it this way. You can romanticize a relationship, but you can't romanticize science. Like,
There you go. That's perfect.
But
yeah.
you can though. You can romanticize science. People like you could make a story about that. I'm sure that's been done before.
but they obviously they didn't. And they
It's
couldn't.
also-
And they
I
couldn't.
agree with that.
It's also
And they
a-
cou- and
it's
they
also a
haven't
lot
yet.
harder to do.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to do.
It's just so weird.
It's just
I
weird.
get it.
The movie's
I
just
don't
mainly
like it,
weird because it's
but I
like they
get.
focus so much. This is what bothers me about this movie. Even
No,
accepting.
but you didn't see it. Like, watch it. Like, it's just fucking weird. Like, why did they make a movie all about him and his wife? Like,
Oh, this one might be a spoiler though.
It's
like
fine,
what
I
I'm
don't
about
care.
to say. It's not really a spoiler. I mean, it already happened, but
did it?
so
though?
he has like 2 wives, you know, like
Not
by
at the
end.
same time.
I know by the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like
My
they
interest
follow
peaked,
like
then it
so
fell.
much. So they focus so much on this movie is focused around like his first wife, and then like I don't know 2/3 through the movie.
Yeah,
not-
what the fuck was that shit?
They just like broke up. So it's like,
Oh,
why have
wow.
I been watching this entire movie? Why have I been like following this plot this entire time for this person and this like relationship that just like dies out so quickly?
Because it was cool to watch Eddie Redmayne.
And it
get
and it would
worse
be
at-
cool to like see him like her like working up, bringing him up when he has this really bad disease and stuff, which is nice. And I think that's the only like really significant part about that relationship. Everything else, it just seems like
Are we sure
usual
his
shit.
real life wasn't exciting? I feel like it might have been exciting.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's less marketable.
But I don't know.
I don't know
I don't know
how
what
do you
his
make
real
a-
life was. I don't know what he did. I don't really know what he
he
did.
probably has a
He wrote a
biography
book.
or something.
And
Yeah,
wrote a lot of
He
books.
wrote a lot
probably.
of books. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really like.
You just can't make that into a movie. I completely
Yeah.
get what Greg's saying. I completely get why that didn't happen now. I still think it should because I would have watched it, but
It's more interesting.
it's not about that. But most people would have watched it. I don't know. And then like the performance is the best part and the heart of the movie, and they did that well. So I'm like, I mean, you can't really take too much away.
Yeah, it is. What
And
it
like
is.
the Oscars got that shit so right, because like that was the year like Nightcrawler and all those movies came out, and he was by far the best one out of the bunch.
Did he win?
Yeah, and he won, deservingly.
Good.
It was him. It was between him and like Michael Keaton in Birdman,
Oh yeah, he was good, but
and he was really good. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be honest, like Eddie Redmayne was way better. It was a much more bold performance,
agreed.
much more unique. But Birdman won Best Picture, which I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I guess it's a nice trade-off.
Can't be that sad, Michael Keaton. All right, get over it.
Oh, what's the next movie we're watching?
Yeah, what'd you pick?
So if it's available to rent, I'd like to watch Parasite, the new hot movie everyone's talking about.
Who's
We've
it
never
directed
heard
by?
of it.
Yeah, we've never heard of Parasite.
I think it's Bong Joon-ho.
It sounds like you made that up.
It's a Korean film?
Yes.
Then we're doing that?
Our second foreign film in a row. Wow. If
Shit.
it's available to
Wait,
rent.
is it like subbed?
Yes. I've
Shit,
heard.
two sub movies in a row?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, whoa.
I've-
Might as well read books now.
I've heard great things. I mean, it's been
Is it
like
a horror
no. I think it's kind of like a dark comedy.
comedy?
Yeah, it's.
Do the jokes I thought jokes don't translate well.
I don't know. I've heard everyone saying it's
Is
really
there
good.
action?
I really don't know. I don't
Is
know.
there thrill?
I saw like a tweet
He
like
doesn't know.
it's like don't go into the movie knowing much. It just helps.
Well,
So
yeah,
I was
we
like-
don't know much.
I don't know.
And I
jack
don't
shit
either.
about this
So I'm
movie.
I'm
It's a
interested.
dark comedy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just heard it's like on the number one of everyone's top 10 list of the 2019.
What the fuck you throw at me?
I have not. That's just so hard for me to believe because it's just. I've not heard about this movie at all.
That's weird. I feel like I think we're just
Parasite, can you pull up the movie poster?
I ain't gonna recognize anyone.
Yeah, because they're all Korean.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
Korean actors?
No, but like usually, like if I see like a poster or something, like maybe that'll like.
I don't want to read the
Yeah, and I haven't even seen the poster. I have no idea. I have
Wait,
no idea what
wait.
the fuck this is?
No, I definitely have not seen this shit.
Yeah, no way. Oh, I feel like I've seen. Okay, I might have seen this poster actually, but yeah, I don't know anything about it though. Yeah, look at all these names. It's all I don't know. 132 minutes, so 2 hours ish. 2 hours.
2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, I'm excited then.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
interested.
interested.
I have no idea what it's about. So, and I'm like, ooh.
There's like a lot of just like obscure like foreign films that are like I heard that are like pretty good.
Yeah. Like what?
Like what's it, Amelia or something?
Amelie.
Amelia.
French.
Oh shit, yeah. I think we talked about this. Yeah, but it's like the stuff like that, you know. And
Oh,
like there's like this one about like the nun that came out like last year or something. I don't know. There's like a lot of like foreign films that like, and I know a lot of them are on Netflix too. But
Yeah. I was thinking if that didn't work out, The Nice Guys, that'd be fun to watch again. I've been meaning to watch that.
Oh yeah, it's a
with
good
Will.
movie.
No, what?
Will who?
Bad
Yeah.
Boys? Are you thinking? The other
I'm not
guys.
thinking of Bad
No,
Boys.
We already
Ryan-
watched the other guys on this podcast.
Martin Lawrence.
Ryan Gosling and
Bad
Russell
Boys?
Crowe. Well, you said Will. I was thinking Will Smith. Bad Boys.
Oh.
Bad Boys Forever.
I also heard some really good things about Black Swan.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But
what is that?
all
Is that
the things,
Natalie
all the
Portman?
yeah.
What is she in that? What is that movie
It's like a
about?
ballerina movie, but then I heard
She's like
people
psycho
say
and
it's like
has an
really.
alternate
Yeah, I heard it's like
personality
really
or something
scary, and I was
like
like,
Really?
that. Yeah,
oh.
I heard it. But I think the performance is the main highlight.
So I
of
was
the
a little
movie.
interested in that. So that might be my
Black Swan, really.
that
That's
might,
an interesting.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, okay. That might have been. I had a lot of backups, but right now, if Parasite works out,
yeah.
we'll see. I don't know.
Alright, yeah. Might be a mystery episode next time.
Yeah, who knows, guys? We don't. I don't fucking know. None of us
We
know.
don't owe you shit. We don't need to
We don't
tell
owe
you
shit.
beforehand. Just listen. Just look at the title. The title will tell you.
Okay,
I mean, they're not gonna get this for a while.
you don't know that, man.
No, I do know that, Greg.
Yeah, they're not gonna get this for like 4 more weeks.
Yeah, I
Another month.
need, I really need to get on that. I've been behind. But tomorrow I got nothing to do, so I'll just plug away.
Does it like take time to do? Like,
Kinda. Yeah.
Can you like not use your phone when you're uploading, or do you? Upload
Oh, I
from the
use
computer?
my laptop. My phone, it just wouldn't work. It's too big.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
that file too big.
That file too big to upload.
Although I can't really use, I could use my laptop while it's uploading, but everything's really slow. Like the internet stuff. But yeah, it's not that bad though. It's weird. It always tells me it's like too long to
If you had
upload.
the option to
and then
live
it
on the
uploads.
internet, would you do it?
I don't know
No.
what the fuck that means. I don't know how you answered that so quickly.
I'm thinking like Tron.
Yeah, you can think it like that. Yeah.
I've never
that.
seen Tron.
I haven't either.
I thought it was I thought it was like a motorcycle movie or some shit.
No.
It is a motorcycle movie. No, not really.
It's motocross. I watch a motocross movie.
Motocross.
I love motocross. Motocross is my favorite sport.
motocross.
Whatever happened to motocross?
So is that like a subjective sport? It has to be, right? Because it's like tricks and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like skateboarding or anything
Mm.
like that.
Yeah.
Aren't there races?
No, dude.
There's
not
no moto race.
Motocross is like dirt
I got
bikes.
a lot of tickets to moto race. I thought I was going to invite 10 people to come with me to
I'd
see a
go to
moto
that.
race. Tony, would you like to come
I'd
as
like
well?
to see a monster truck show.
Well, this
That'd
isn't it.
be-
I think that'd be cool.
yeah,
I
that'd be
did
so
see
nice.
one once when I was young.
Really?
cool?
Was
It
it
was
like
very
actually
loud.
cars?
It was
It was
so
really
loud.
loud.
Holy, it was one of the loudest. I remember as a child, I was like, "This is the loudest
Focus. Do you
thing."
remember other? I don't care how loud it was.
I'm
Was
surprised
there
it's that
actually
loud.
cars crushing cars?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. That
Dude,
was
that'd
cool.
be cool to
But it
watch.
was so fucking loud. I can't express how loud it was. Like, as a-
Okay, I don't give a shit how loud it was. That's not
on,
gonna
man.
prevent me from going.
I'm sure it'd be fine now.
you trying to prevent
Our
him?
adult ears would be fine. I'm not trying to prevent.
Our adult ears.
I think our adult ears are really good in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be fine.
Would you need one of those things?
I did as a kid, and I was like holding it because it was just so loud.
Wait, what? What
Like I
was-
had earplugs in, and I was like,
Oh.
the whole time I was like, oh my god,
The
my
earplugs
ears.
are only there to not
Did you
not
have like
hurt.
supersonic hearing? What? Like,
I
what?
don't know. Like as a kid, I was.
I don't know.
like,
I think he's
fuck.
expecting to put those as a kid. Maybe like he was expecting to put those in and not like.
Yeah.
But I think all those are supposed to do is just to stop it from being like
protect it.
overwhelming and just like stop it
Oh,
from hurting. You know,
Yeah.
it's still gonna be loud,
Yeah.
but like you can tolerate it because it doesn't hurt your eardrums.
That's what fucked me up as a kid because
You're right though. I feel like shit was louder as a kid.
I
I
remember
know what
being.
you're like. This, yeah, you're right.
You know how
dude. I
like
think shit was
babies and like
louder
kids
back
like
then.
get like really bothered by like loud noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
They're
me.
loud, yeah.
I
I
fireworks.
think that's all kids really.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fireworks
saying.
scared
I
the
think, yeah,
shit
I-
out of me as a kid. Holy shit! I was so scared of fireworks.
I was scared by the noise, but I loved the way it looked.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I was at too.
Mhm.
I think everyone likes how they look.
Yeah,
But
you-
yeah, the noise I
fucking
think
Christ.
was overwhelming.
I hated
yeah.
that as a kid.
It makes sense, yeah.
Oh my god, I have bad memories.
Of sound.
Yeah, dude, we
Of
all hated
sound.
sound as kids. That's
I was like
cool.
Daredevil.
Yeah, we were.
Not that.
I hated the church bells. my god, church bell scared the shit out of me. And this black goop falls
Or
on
like
top of me. I'm praying to kill Peter
You're
Parker,
just mixing movies now.
and then Bullseye's throwing glass shards at me. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I need to get to mass.
Oh, Spider-Man 3 is a classic.
Spider-Man 3 is awesome. Love that movie. Fuck the Amazing Spider-Mans.
Fuck both the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think definitely my favorite superhero trilogy is the Tobey Maguire.
Not Dark Knight?
I think overall, I think Dark Knight and Batman Begins, I like them more, but I don't know. As a trilogy, I just feel like, I don't know. They just come so close. It's
such
so
a
hard.
weird trilogy.
It's a strange
weird
ass
one.
trilogy.
But I know what you're saying. Like they're each enjoyable in their own different
Yes.
way.
Yeah. True.
And crazy.
Which is like crazy, yeah, that they're all kind of like good in their own way,
Yes.
but they're all like so different from
Very
each other.
different.
Yeah, it does feel like just like a 1 in a million chance that
And
would happen.
and
I feel like
the
that's what makes it
Christopher
feel so
Nolan
special.
Batman series, they're
They're all good, but in like the same way.
the
you
same
know?
way.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, of course they're like the second two were good. The first one was good,
Yeah.
and they just like didn't fuck it up.
Uh-huh.
But Spider-Man's like, what were they doing? Like, why?
Well, I'm
holy
like,
shit, but they still
there's
made
so
it
many
cool.
questions still to this day.
Yeah.
I do think I remember, I saw this like pretty recently. It was how when in the first Spider-Man movie, Peter goes to like Aunt May and tells her that like he was the reason like Uncle Ben might
The
have like
second one.
died and stuff.
In the first movie,
Was it in
The
the
second
second one?
one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, where he tells her like he might be the reason and that like he let this guy get away and all this stuff, and she like just gets like really pissed and like leaves the house. Like obviously like Peter's like really distraught by like this idea that like he might have killed Uncle Ben. She just like he just like gets his hands off and just like leaves the room. Like that just didn't feel like Aunt May at all.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Do you remember? I disagree. I thought it was much more subtle. It was like she was just like, I felt like it was just like probably hard for her to process that. I mean,
But like the thing is like it felt like she put so much blame on Peter, Like obviously he was dealing with it and he was really like fucked up, just like thinking about this, and like her response to just hearing this news is to just like get at him and attack him.
Maybe she was just like
Oh,
disappointed because
I
I don't
would-
really remember this
yeah, she
scene at
didn't
all.
get at
If
him.
you guys
attack,
saw the scene
attack
again,
him? No.
attack. I mean, she wasn't saying anything, but it was definitely like, oh, I'm really like kind of mad at you right now. Like,
I didn't
just
see it as anger. I saw it as
Do
just.
you remember? Do you know what scene he's
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
do. I definitely do.
Because I can't picture it. I don't know what the scene
I think it was just like, holy shit! Like I don't even know. Like I gotta leave. Like
But it didn't seem like that. I mean, I would understand it if like she didn't like get his hands off of her.
I don't know.
I
what
didn't
was
like
talking
that.
about. I
Like she kind of like held her hand because like as he was like telling her the story, and after hearing about it, she was like, and she just like leaves. Like it just seemed really odd. Like she just seemed like kind of pissed off. Like yeah, she was shocked, but like it just didn't seem like the proper response to a kid who's freaking out that like killed his uncle.
You remember in the third one when he's like, the guy that killed Uncle Ben? You're like, Spider-Man killed him. And he's like so happy about it.
Yes.
And she's like, what?
The fuck?
Like, Spider-Man killed him this morning.
Isn't that great?
She's like, do you think that's what Uncle Ben would have wanted or whatever? He's like, why aren't you happy? I thought you'd be happy.
Oh,
Man.
See, like that.
Who does that?
That Aunt May and like this Aunt May it just doesn't line up.
Well, I don't know. But then the next time
She would have been like, yeah, fuck yeah, they got him. Like all this, like anger and like how upset she was. You would think like she would be like,
I don't know. The next time he sees her, she's like it's fine,
But that's what makes it even more strange.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I read it differently, I guess. But that's what I like about it. You can interpret in different ways because there's no dialogue, I
And
like
Mary Jane is kind of strange in the second one.
that. She's kind of strange in all of them.
Yeah, but especially the second one again.
I think she's charming. I think she's got charisma.
It's just weird because Peter's like, hey, like, I don't think, like in the first one, she was like, hey, I don't think, like, we can, make this work or whatever. And the second one, the entire time is her not being able to accept that, Peter doesn't want her. and just continually to just like keep chasing him and like
They have a very weird relationship.
it's fucking weird.
It's actually it's very
fucking
strange.
Weird.
It's not,
They have like
I
these
don't remember like the
there's
second
like
one.
these conversations, and she's just so like deliberately like saying like, "I want you, Peter." Like, "I want you, Peter," and he's like, "No," and it's like she just keeps doing it, and then just out of spite, she gets with this other dude, this astronaut, and it was just to just like make Peter like jealous or like Peter whatever, and then she leaves the dude at the altar to chase Peter again.
Jesus, I
Like,
don't remember
Mary
any of that
Jane
shit.
is fucking nuts in the second one.
Yeah.
I like her in this first one. I honestly like her in the third one, too. I think I like her a lot in the third one. But the second one, she's weird, dude. She's,
Damn.
like, it's cool because, like, he saves her when the orb is flipping out and sucking the city in. And
I remember that part. That part's strong.
and that part's good, but, like, the more I think about the rest of it, and
That
the
fucking orb
astronaut
was
and the
awesome.
husband and...
yeah, I still think it's a perfect movie.
But I think that's the only part that like
I
is
still love
kind of
it.
confusing. But like I still like that though, because it's just it's Mary Jane and
It's still Mary
Peter.
Jane, guys.
It's Peter and Mary Jane, so it's like obviously.
It's adorable.
But Mary Jane is the way her head works.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
All right.
All right.
All right, enough of this shit. I hate this shit.